full site exec here.
That smoke will buy a little bit of time, but if Demon 1 is dashing across it, forget the smoke. May it be damned. 85 HP, swinging backside, finding a second, not able to connect on the third, but Khalil has arrived at the scene, and he is dealing plenty of damage. Havoc on the swing, it's all on to Calm. Light armor, a chance to make a play here. Raafa on the tap, he's gonna have one last person he's gonna have to deal with, and that is Havoc. A refresh and a reload of the clip. Utility out. It's a 50-50 game here. Is he sticking it? Is he going to get a tap? Did get it to half in the classic.
Tex contacting in garage and Heat. I mean, he's going to feel the fire right now. Wait,
what? He turns on him. Fortunately for Lev, kiNgg was there. He equalized that a little bit. Paranoia will buy some space.
That's still so ridiculous.
Raafa's on the flank, though, and there's nothing to cover garage. If they're not facing it, that's a weak spot. Calm has gone all the way back down C-long.
Might have to get out here.
Doesn't have a dart, at least not yet. Meanwhile, Raafa with regen armor trying to fill in. And it's getting messy, it's getting dangerous.
Getting flushed out.
This has trouble written all over it. Kills continue to get traded back and forth. And again, it's Calm in a 1v2.
Oh my goodness.
He's done this before. It was on B last time. This time the dart has been cleared. He was able to
take this one away. Their economy will start building.
Oh, watch that TP back in spawn. He stuck it. kiNgg is behind enemy lines. Does Heat know?
Nope. On top of that, Calm getting a kill with the Sova ultimate on the Havoc. It's going to be a 3v4, but all of C is free.
And look at how slow Khalil has to go through spawn because of the presence that kiNgg showed.
And that buys so much time for the spike to get planted and the post-plant positioning to be set up.
I mean, he could literally be anywhere back there right now.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, the rest of FURIA have to be a little pacey about this. They've invested the ult, facing the other way. Nowhere really for them to go. One has been cleaned up, the second will fall.
He's gonna have to have a sheriff. Long area. They know that there is an operator in play. And with that drone not seeing anybody towards A, they might think that it is posted at C.
They're committing. They planted a smoke to try to obfuscate the exit. And one of them did not make it across. Keep a close eye on kiNgg. TP's away. Smoke now refreshed. Meanwhile, the rest of LEVIATAN have gotten up onto B.
Tex wins a crucial 1v1.
They have a lot of options here. They can choose to stick B, they can funnel towards A, but they decide to stay.
They do bait out the Sova ultimate. Demon 1 with the knives popped.
About 40 seconds left in round. nataNk is down.
Sorry, that's Havoc with the knives pop.
My ultimate is
Tex.
I mean, Tex is
hard.
Yeah. 2 high impact frags in this round so far.
Round winning. And he's still going for more. The Cypher ultimate paints the picture.
Whether or not it was round winning is yet to be decided as Tex gets put down.
Do you expect Demon 1? Do you expect the second?
This 3v3 here, kiNgg holding the line as Raafa on the swing. Crouch provides a little bit of cover. kiNgg's under a lot of pressure here. Demon 1 is very patiently playing his time here. He has not gotten aggressive, and now he's left in a 1v2. He's got a rifle. He spotted one. The blade's through. He's going to push into the smoke.
Lean back towards C. It's a fake.
Havoc is the first one here.
It's a fake. Wait, a good bait, though.
Are they going to bite? Heat's now starting to move. They hear the rotations away, and nataNk gets caught.
But somehow Tex wins another 1v1.
MW up close. Tex gets another?
30 seconds left.
It's ridiculous.
20 HP now. The op has arrived at the site.
Oh, you gotta be careful here.
Looking for a life to take. But nothing allowed.
Might be his own right here. Here's the head-to-head. He whiffs.
And now they know where he is. Anybody utility to try to flush him out. The second dip is good onto Demon 1. What else can they do around this breach utility? If they've got the stun, that'll creep them out just a little bit. But there's still so much more to be done. kiNgg down in hell and taking him.
This moment, they're up 2-6. They could really just afford to run it down at this point.
I thought Raafa would have an early stun to try to keep him back, but it's late. Meanwhile, Demon 1 is fully pushing forward.
It's a beautiful entry, and now mwzera has to get out of dodge.
kiNgg is in heaven. Drops down to hell now. The site was never safe.
Just overwhelming FURIA.
Spike planted.
And much like has been the case for the majority of this half, it starts, and then in the blink of an eye, the round is effectively over.
You could use that for yourself.
No.
A little bit closer to Havoc.
He's got regen armor.
Here's a dart. Oh, gets broken before he stands. Havoc.
Walks to dash, peeks out, and drops kiNgg. Well done.
Filthy.
There's a little bit of crunch coming in from short, too.
That was... But instead, mwzera, he's playing so up close and personal. This Cypher ult's gonna fish everybody out.
And the timing couldn't be any better. They were pushing down mid.
I mean, you can throw a sight smoke down, but they know you're not back sight, buddy.
Speeding up towards C now with the paranoia. I believe that tagged everyone. Havoc's in a really good spot to make a play.
What a clutch smoke.
He's got to stay quiet, though, concealing his position. Slowly spammed out and dropped. Heads up play by Comp, but the punch is coming back.
Spike down.
Now Heat in a 1v2.
Jeez.
That's such...
Another attempt at an A fight for FURIA. Havoc, another entry.
Nicely done as Havoc gets another. Settling on the third.
And you know what?
What was different this round compared to the last couple? Because it seemed like the approach was the same.
You know what the difference was? Havoc just basically said, I've had enough, all right? I've had enough of losing. I'm going to take things into my own hands. And I'm going to try to carry this round. I'm going to do my job as a duelist to get us going, get us back into the game. FURIA are in right now.
Havoc's trying to go fast again. The dash and the blades. Tex is there. Not only the blades, but they're also getting flushed out by the ult from MW.
Off your feet!
An op was posted C-long as well from Khalil. That reach ult gets nothing, but it does.
But yeah, you're right. It feels like...
Yeah, but if you go down there, I mean, you basically give a chance back to Lev, who have been doing great on contacting into spots, getting picks. I mean, look at kiNgg right now on the mini-map. This is just a distraction. If you can kill one, that's great.
No
but
way
kiNgg
he
is going
gets
to...
one. Then there's kiNgg pushing up, as you mentioned, all the way up garage.
And he can get more right now. Look at this breach. Raafa's stuck.
They're clawing their way back into this thing. Raafa is now down. This was a 5v3 and has now gone back the way of the attack.
Mr. Do-It-All.
But now even at 2 apiece, Heat creeping forward. Calm left alone.
Of course.
He's hit one 1v2, failed the other, and an opportunity to do it again.
And a dart coming up as well. 2 seconds.
The first shock will connect. Havoc so weak, second through, and now the dart. It's all about the swing and the fight now. He's dinked the first one. Can he get the second? Remember how weak Havoc is. Off the swing!
Yeah, but you know Calm is here.
That's a second shock, and that doesn't feel much better. Havoc is stubborn, isn't he?
Yeah, he is for sure.
But weak here. This is a tough angle on the swing, man. Real estate he can gain before he's caught or punished.
And I think Khalil is posted on it, but not anymore. Demon 1 does find the timing. He takes out Heat.
And now they know there's pressure from either side. kiNgg has to win this fight just to give him a chance, and he does. 5 HP, though, and now he falls.
Amazing shock.
Demon
They're
1
doubling up.
in a 1v3, and they've got him spotted. Investment does not mean the round is secured. that might mean the round is secured.
Calm sees the cage popped out. He's going for the spam, and he takes Heat right out of the server.
A clear of the trip. Lever here, though.
Yeah, there's 3 players here.
Utility out. The dash procced. He knows where he is. If they try to crunch, this is trouble. They can get pushed through garage. It can get pushed through long, or they can get dropped before the crunch even starts. A great paranoia in exchange. I mean, they have to think twice here. I don't know that there's a way in.
You're kind of forced to have to hold W, though, because you don't know what's going on at A with that early pick on Heat. MW.
Creeping forward, contacting up. In a spot like this, 1 kill found 2. Off the flash, looking for the second, and Tex will fall.
Great spray from nataNk.
A 3v2. FURIA not committing to the spike plant quite yet. Looking to see if they can find any other free kills. Khalil still has a stinger.
Yeah, still so difficult. Calm, he might get a dart up. Some pop shots into the smoke. He knows something's afoot. Use that dart. Oh, man.
But is
the
he fully
reload,
convinced?
dog!
The reload gives it away, you're right. And now Demon 1 falls. nataNk is left in a 1v2.
What? Oh, this is off the cam. We saw a trap play like this.
Paranoia off the swing, and they've overstayed their welcome. kiNgg gets 2, Calm gets another.
Nice trap play. The Soval to back it all up as well.
They found my wire.
Demon 1 pushed all the way up C long as well. MW and Heat left to their devices. It is a free B site, but LEVIATAN are okay with this. They'll play the 5v2 retake.
1000%.
There's just no way.
That's
just no way.
Offensive is what that is. That looked magnetic. He's gonna get a second, and all of a sudden the security of the round continues to dwindle.
Spike down.
It's gonna take more heroics from Heat though if they want to win this. 3. A lot of noise towards C.
Yeah, a big change of pace, a fast rush. Dart scans both players on site.
And havoc punishes. Khalil does too. They've gotten everything they want. Just when it felt like Lev get to a point where they can maybe create a little bit of separation. FURIA just stick around.
Shot down.
Calm is just on one right now, 23 and 12.
Not too bad.
He's just headshotting everybody.
The setup for a push mid.
And it's perfect. The spray through the wall, the up down. What an answer back as well.
I mean, in almost the exact same form to the previous round.
One enemy remaining.
Heat's been spotted. Raafa's been dealt with.
Calm is still alive. As well, you have utility. None of it was used. It's just a dry swing into the front B window. I mean, you gotta be very, very confident as well to cut off any sight line in the back. And it's a dash short.
Stunts traded, and both jets are close. They're right here. Now they've invested the rolling thunder.
So we'll see.
To get up high, and we're guessing as to what happened, but Demon 1 wins the duel.
Demon 1 happened.
Heat goes down.
Oh!
And this might be the finishing touches on the map. The weapon has been upgraded, and now the side is theirs to take. Raafa left in a 1v3 with ult in hand and spike. A second consideration of the plant. He's got some time to play this out.
And he has an ultimate available as well. If he can get a pick, maybe invest it, maybe clutches it out.
That's such a tough decision.
It would have to be a split second one at that.
50 seconds left.
He still has enough time to try to get a pick before he goes for this spike plant.
I mean, he could also leave.
Oh, he's done. Wait!
He's not! Ooh. Process of elimination, they have to understand it's C, and that's why they're starting to huddle up that way. The smoke first out, but the dash through. Disrespecting the early bit of utility and investing some of their own. That TP back from Khalil could be everything. MW's down. Heat is too. But again, he's got to be pacey about this. He's got to accelerate this if he wants to make a play.
Player standing.
But it's just too little, and it's just too late. Khalil, the 1v4, now spotted, now positioned, given away, but he's stunned, and he's dealt with. Map 1 for LEVIATAN. It's been a little while. Yeah, that smoke towards Mail suggests that they want to go into ropes. Khalil's on the other side, but he's not around for long.
You know how risky it is to walk through that mid smoke?
Who knows what's waiting on the other side.
He still has that Omen flash. This dog is clearing out a lot of space. Only a raised nade and a dog used to take sight.
The dog may have even gotten a little bit of suspicions of where Raafa is.
Yeah.
Still choosing to play in the smoke, though.
This is a full post plant setup right now. FURIA, all they have is a molly and 2 heals, man. You gonna heal your way into the site, Doug?
Can't imagine that'll work. That flash is set up for a little bit of a swing. Calm and Demon 1, ex-teammates reunited. Side by side as they effectively secure this pistol for Lev.
It's flawless.
If that is the case, he is the tip of the spear so far. Flashes, but no speeding up behind it. No satchels out. Nothing of the sort. As Heat has been perfectly segmented, playing in between the walls and the spam out from Bold.
Yeah, The gall you have to have.
Again, a spam kill.
A spam kill, that smoke going up a little too late. Could have definitely worked against Heat. Gets a little bit fortunate there.
FURIA have the advantage, but the round is far from secure. proactively taking some of this space towards A. This fight is big. Calm has to win this out. Instead, the Satchels trying to dissuade and trying to push them back. They know where the hit is going to be coming from. 13 seconds left. Looking to find a way to commit. If Havoc plays his timing perfectly, he can secure the round on his own. But it's only one kill found.
Not a lot of time.
Reinforcements arriving as kiNgg holds the line. 3 on the round for him. Khalil left in a 1v2. Members weak on the side of the attack. A winnable clutch. But he's got no armor, Dre. He does have a smoke to play around. Spots a gun barrel. And that's all it is.
Yeah, but kiNgg has his smoke up now, too. They're just going to double swing right here.
30 seconds left.
A little bit of a misfire there.
It was too deep. I don't think he caught him. MW gets 2. And now the flash in the smoke. The reaggress. They're TPing out. I don't know that that was the plan, but this has worked out nicely.
Yeah.
The problem is he's by himself, and they're not fully convinced that that's where it is. So all of the defense is heading A, but the spike being planted B.
Spike planted.
It's still going to be so hard to pull off if you're FURIA.
Heat is upgraded a weapon. MW has as well.
Calm does have that Viper spit still online. kiNgg still has the paranoia.
It's just gone from impossible to unlikely, but there's still a chance. Calm's timing is gorgeous. Tex is there with him.
Last player standing.
Gave FURIA the chance in this round with that Collat Bucky. I thought this gun was nerfed. I mean, Demon 1 had no chance. Oh.
Eyes on Demon 1 here. A little bit of exploring towards mid and control the comp like they are, but it's still far from ideal.
Yeah. I mean,
That wall is great.
it's good for a little bit of delay, but Demon 1 getting over the top of that.
But honestly, it did what it needed to do. They weren't able to fully continue to flood out. It was just enough of a pause for him to be able to punish from screens. Or from spawn, excuse me.
Yeah, and for Khalil to sneak out here onto the actual site
Exactly. Raafa's still in a very good spot. Khalil is finding value off of that peak, but that double face like that, Demon 1 again, finding another.
Enemy remaining.
kiNgg up in heaven. TP not followed. MW, a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Such a storied player in a clutch situation. Responds to some of that mid-aggression, but Demon 1 is one of his own. And it's towards B. And that thing can still...
And another first blood. So risky of Heat to jump spot that angle. You know an op just killed your teammate. Viper's Pit invested. He's not having none of that.
Still confident in their ability to win this round. LEVIATAN double down.
I mean, Doug, even that jiggle right there to spot out somebody close. I mean, that is just... Lav are on another level right now. Good res.
That's now the second ult they've put into this, and we're back on equal footing.
Look, everyone's going towards this vent to A.
It's a deep smoke. Havoc's ult. Oh, it's so good! So good. Connects onto 2.
30
I mean, they've clawed their way back into this one. It seemed like a done deal.
standing.
Approach this round. The beginning, again.
Wow.
That's how quick that was, huh? Yeah, you barely saw him. He's just instant dead. But the reaction of Heat. LEVIATAN understanding where the Sage is now in B Heaven. I mean, essentially using so many pieces of utility. What Havoc? Oh my gosh.
To timing it out on his side, and now Havoc, you're right.
Everyone getting timing right now.
In a world of hurt, manages to satchel away. And gets a spam shot in exchange. Sure.
Yeah, good, man.
Why not?
Good for you, Havoc. Good for you, man. That's insane. Even numbers, just like that.
That pesky little wall is still causing problems towards B.
But they're going to see that raafa is on an island here, and they have a free B site.
They're doubling down on this, even though they know the rotations are coming over back B. Tex is a little bit behind on this, but they've invested the pit. Spike finally down. And Khalil is ahead of this in the pit already, looking to make a play, continuing to push forward. Calm waiting on the other side with Shorty in hand. He's been in the pit so long, the decay has surely got him down to nothing. Situation on a knife's edge. Again, keep an eye on Khalil. He's starting to flank around. Tex is waiting on the other side. Havoc is now dealt with. He's now down.
His ego. What a funny guy.
Fast towards A here, really fast towards A, but MW has gone unchecked. I thought the flash was going to be good, but the reinforcements are better.
Calm doing the classic. The lurk in mid. Seekers pop. Tex hasn't skipped a beat.
Oh,
another headshot.
The alpha male strikes again.
yeah, he does. Maybe once more.
Flash up in heaven. Khalil disposed of.
But it's just not working.
Is he going to save the op? Nope. There's a rocket kill you were looking for, but it's actually Havoc who lands it.
They pushed all the way through B. Should cause a heavy lean towards A.
The smoke is late. Raafa's timing could be huge here.
Oh.
Move, man.
Yeah. Get out of my way, bro.
There's the timing. Oh, but he was looking the wrong way. And now they're going to rotate back into it as the smoke goes down. Gunfire erupts. And kiNgg walks away on top.
Free B site. Tex is still A as well.
MW's in a position to maybe make a play, but you're right. Tex unknowingly could secure the round.
Spike planted.
Flanking the flanker. Oh, wait a second.
But the timing is big here. The timing is really big out from MW. He's going to get one pop to Secret, and now he's going to know there's one on the other side. But Tex strikes once more.
Last player standing.
FURIA still not really in a position to will their way back into this. Khalil's going to have to 1v3. He's gotten one. We've said this many a time. They need to win this pistol. There's really no other way to paint that picture. Or else this will be, quite frankly, a really sad debut for a team that had a lot of expectations and a lot of hopes.
And the stage wall got broken here. There's a little bit of a gap in it, but Havoc, he will take out Demon 1.
Raafa took a lot of damage there, but the double heals allows him to get topped off too.
Yeah.
Calm with a second, the spike all the way up in heaven. Quietly too.
There's a lot riding on Tex's shoulders right now.
Where in the world are they going?
If he doesn't get overwhelmed by many players peeking him, he could get a couple kills, maybe even the score, give his teammates a chance that are so far away.
Against 5?
I mean, he has to. He has no choice right now.
Dodges the flash, somehow still alive, a little left, a little right, can't find anything.
Spike planted.
King can.
And all of a sudden, there's a shot at this.
One enemy remaining.
What?
They've ripped this thing back out of their hands.
How?
It seemed done, it seemed dealt with, it seemed dusted. But Raafa in a position all the way down. But it's so expensive, they're having to invest so much utility.
Yeah.
Just now creeping up. They try to clear the trip. The kills, are traded.
Down A.
Calm arrives at the scene of the crime, but the spike still not made its way out. Khalil once again ahead of everything, but in a position to potentially strike.
And Heat did just that as well, taking out the enemy Sky. And they want this so bad. They're playing it so disciplined this time around.
Khalil's really far up, as has been the case. Now committing to the spike plant as the spike ticks away.
Yeah, I think LEVIATAN are just going to go for exits at this point. Heat takes things into his own hands, gets proactive, kills Tex in the vent. But yeah, LEVIATAN weren't going for the retake this time around. And finally, FURIA convert a man-up advantage situation. Calm, he's going to try to do as much damage as he can. Might be able to snag a rifle, but Havoc will take him out. That Sage Slow is going to take out all of Heaven.
Off of the flash, the satchels through, the paranoia paving the way, and Havoc with the rocket. I don't think he realizes he's there on the other side. It's going to be a little too high, and kiNgg playing around the box and punishing Havoc. They try to speed it up, but they run into a brick wall. But maybe the second attempt will be what breaks it. Palm double dipping, opportunistic in his swing. Again, an advantage the way of the defense. He might stick this. He knows he's there, cancels it out. And a freeze to the round. A minute left here.
I like this lurk smoke a lot from Heat. Yeah, you could play on the right side of it if you're on the defensive side, but it blocks off all of Heaven. And he's just deposited right now. The problem here is the Cypher utility on A hasn't been trampled with at all. It's still set up. Ooh, Khalil. He was looking at minimap. He was looking at minimap.
Seconds left.
Slow on the trigger.
So unfortunate. You could see his head just look to the left for a moment.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
And now it's raafa with the spike in a 1v towards B.
But it's delayed by the molly from Com.
Are they going to try to go back A? Oh, Khalil. Crispy shots, and now the Sage Wall up towards stairs. B is theirs.
30 seconds left.
Busted the site wide open. Havoc can't connect. But with that Sage Wall being used in B Heaven, there's only 2.
I mean, they've built them something.
All of a sudden, they can use their bodies a lot more.
That flash is good. That flash is so damn good.
That's something that they were ready for in the previous round as well, just not from that up close and personal.
And now you've got yourselves a man down in an attack situation with an op.
Against a Viper's Pit in mid.
Scout destroyed.
They put the op down, the raafa is upgraded, or upgraded, I guess in this case, to a Vandal. The spike out, he single-handedly getting a couple of kills, but the spike's on the other side and it's by itself. And now they're in a really awkward situation. Do they hit the res? Do they try to rotate back? They've lost control A. And take a look at Com's position.
He's playing this so well. raafa needs to get this res off before it's too late.
Carefully creeping forward and looking to put him away, and